Welcome back to Rising. It is time for your first morning brew of the day. I sure did miss y'all yesterday. Very much happy to be back. And as the famous Fleetwood Mac song goes, I've been afraid of changing, and whether we like it or not, as time goes on, the changes also roll in as we get older. And for our first topic today, we are referencing a viral Reddit thread from the weekend that asked users, what is your I'm old now indicator? An article in Bored Panda by USLA professor Alan Castle says, times like realizing the 90s weren't only 10 years ago anymore, and realizing you can no longer pull an all-nighter are common reminders for us that we aren't as young as we once were. Krista Anderson over on Rising's Facebook says her indicator that she was getting older was when she started getting to restaurants early on Saturdays to beat the crowd. I love that. And for Eric Palace, he says it's whenever he gets down on the floor and starts to get up. That's always a great reminder, or not so great reminder, I guess I should say. And Charlotte Bat says when they talk about a celebrity or a movie, I have no idea who they're talking about and I have to Google it. So ladies, let's talk. What are some indicators where you're like, you know what? Not as spiffy as I used to be, maybe. Who wants to go first?
When I had to Google what does lit mean, I knew then, and that was a couple years ago. So that's when I knew, that's it, that's it. I am over the hill. Yeah.
You're fresh.
I still
You're
think
not
you're cool, Nicole. Yeah.
Nicole's lit.
Yeah, Nicole,
The
Nicole
best
is
way.
lit.
She is.
Hopefully when you looked up the definition, it was your photo next to it.
You light up our day.
Yeah, there we go.
For me, it's recent. I've started really disliking when I'm hearing loud music, especially if I'm like driving and someone's car is just like shaking and booming. I feel like young people like really want to be seen.
Right.
And I'm just like, what are you doing? You're bothering me. I'm relaxing.
Turn it down.
Let me relax.
Yeah, I did a drive this weekend, and for a good probably like half hour or so, I didn't have anything playing.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? This is
It's
so
nice.
It was so peaceful.
It is nice.
Yeah, the weather was good. I was like, let me just take in the peace. You know?
But as like a teenager, you probably wouldn't feel that way.
Oh gosh, no, I was
You want to
bopping
be
for
like,
sure.
loud. Yeah.
I want to be the loudest car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Oh man, I have so many.
All right.
I have so many. I would say we go to bed very early. It's partly because of the schedule, but I mean sometimes like if I've gotten all my stuff done, like I'll be in bed by like 4:30.
That is wild.
That's like
4:30
unheard of.
Next
Crazy. But I also get up at like 1:45 in the morning.
So you're only sleeping like 10 hours, right?
Well, we don't go to bed until like 6, but you know, it's just like nice to get into the
Just
bed and like watch
relaxing.
TV.
I got you.
Yeah, and so then my other one real quick is on the weekends when we go out to dinner or whatever, we'll go to Fresh Market before.
Wait, for what?
And
Your
we'll
wine?
get our dessert.
They love their fresh market.
It's so good. And we keep it in the fridge so that when we come home, you know, it's already there. We don't have to stop.
And then you can be in bed by 7, which is late for y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, it was that I just realized I'm one of my only friends that doesn't have a kid at
Yes.
this point. That's when I
Same.
was like, okay, and then a
Well,
house too. on
kind
top
of,
that.
yeah.
You start just kind of seeing what everybody else in, you know, your friend group or your age, you know,
You're
group
like,
is doing, and I'm like,
Oh, okay.
not only am I behind, I'm up there.
You
Absolutely.
are right on time.
Thank you.
You are.
I appreciate
And
that.
so am I.
I think. Wow.
So are you, Rachel.
I love that.
Enjoy it.
Well, speaking of being on time, it is time for you, Nicole, to give us a weather-wise update. So what are we looking at?
Yeah. Hey, I would love the spontaneous trips to the grocery store to get